keeping your promises. You never keep your promises. You never do anything you say you're gonna do. Ever.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. Vetting is an important part of the political process. Walking through the fire, they call it. Means you have to go eat pork chops on a stick in Iowa, you gotta go flip pancakes in New Hampshire, and you gotta go eat barbecue in South Carolina. You gotta convince people that you're a good person, and you gotta walk through a lot of press, a lot of media, a lot of tough questions, a bunch of debates, and eventually the hero, the victor, the champion is crowned, and you are able to see the man or woman who was able to defeat all of their rivals and to win the primary competition. This is how it's always been in American politics until today. Today, we have an illegitimately installed Kamala Harris who didn't get voted for by a single person. In fact, the last time that Kamala Harris stood on a debate stage,
Senator
this
Harris
happened.
said she's proud of her record as a prosecutor and that she'll be a prosecutor president, but I'm deeply concerned about this record. There are too many examples to cite, but she put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana. She blocked evidence. She blocked evidence that would have freed an innocent man from death row until the courts forced her to do so. She kept people in prison beyond their sentences to use them as cheap labor for the state of California. And she fought to keep cash bail system in place that impacts poor people in the worst kind of way.
Ooh. And you know what? Kamala Harris dropped out after that. Like, that ended Kamala Harris's failed, humiliating campaign for president in 2020. Tulsi Gabbard, I think, would have made an awesome VP pick for Donald Trump. I understand why I went with JD Vance, but I was one of those guys who was like, on the fence, right? I was like, man, you know, Tulsi is like pretty awesome, right? And we know she's like a friend of the show. She's great. She's great. And it's moments like that they would have never allowed again, right? No matter what, they would never let Tulsi debate Kamala. That was total destruction. But what about when it's not Tulsi Gabbard? You know, Tulsi Gabbard's pretty based, actually. What about when it's a member of the media? What about just the lightest possible questioning from the corporate press? Can Kamala withstand it?
In the policies that you've supported in the past. You're considered the most liberal United States senator.
Somebody said that, and it actually was Mike Pence on the debate stage, but
yeah. Well, actually, the non-part.
Why are you laughing? Can I just stop here? This is only like a 10-second clip, but why are you laughing about being called the most liberal and extreme United States senator? Like, what about that elicits like a creepy, psychotic laugh from you Batman villain?
Well, actually, the nonpartisan GovTrack has rated you as the most liberal senator. You supported the Green New Deal. You supported Medicare for all.
That is the moment that exited my body. Oh, this is an actual question. Oh, got it. All right. Kamala's not good at this stuff. Kamala Harris has had a single unscripted moment since being illegitimately installed by the Democrat Party, one like this.
This is just an extraordinary testament to the importance of having a president who understands the power of diplomacy and understands the strength that rests in understanding the significance of diplomacy and strengthening alliances. This is an incredible day.
Guys like me were saying, Trump, call the debate now. Call the debate. Do it. You got to debate this lady. Do it now. Go. It's only 96 days left. Go. Top Democrat claims Trump's too afraid to debate Kamala Harris. That's why he doesn't want to face off with a strong black woman. That's right. It's really, whoo, baby. Okay. All right. Well, let's see here. If you're going by skin tone, I don't know. What do you think? Is orange the new black? Trump camp says he's backing out of the debates. All right. This was some news from a week ago. What happened to any time, any place? Claps back. Kamala, Mamala. Well, here we go. From this morning, ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump says, I have agreed with Fox News to debate Kamala Harris on Wednesday, September 4th. The debate was previously scheduled for Sleepy Joe Biden on ABC, but has been terminated in that Biden will no longer be the participant, and I am in litigation against ABC News George Slopadopoulous. therefore creating a conflict of interest. Fox News debate will be held in the Great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, a site and area to be determined, hopefully in Butler. How about that? How about the assassination site? The moderators of the debate will be Brett Baer and Martha McCallum. The rules will be similar to the rules of my debate with Sleepy Joe, who's been treated horribly by his party, but with a full arena audience. Wouldn't that be amazing? Oh, man. With a full arena audience. Ooh. Now that will be exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, so Donald Trump has thrown down the gauntlet and said, here's the debate, here's the network, here's the channel. And, you know, there was like there have been Fox News presidential debates, like tons of them. Donald Trump, like going on Fox News with Brett Baer and Martha McCallum is the exact same thing as Joe Biden going on with Jake Tapper and Dana Bash. They're same. Sure, there's like slight leanings for the news networks and for the anchors, but like in the writ large, it's the best you're gonna get. Okay, until you do debates my way, which is why don't you just have like Rachel Maddow and Tucker Carlson as the moderators? Just do that. Okay, have somebody who's like, I'm a conservative, I'm a flaming lib, like ask questions that ignite your base and come from your base. Like, do that, but whatever. And that's a good style of debate. That's how debate should be run. Anyway, Donald Trump Jr. says, my father already did a debate with fake news CNN, so Kamala is going to accept a debate with Fox News, or is she going to be a coward and back out? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we now have our answer. Kamala has said, our statement on Donald Trump backing out of the debate he already agreed to. Statement on Donald Trump backing out of the debate. Donald Trump is running scared, trying to back out of the debate he already agreed to and running straight to Fox News to bail him out. He needs to stop playing games, show up to the debate already committed to on September 10th. Vice President will be there one way or another to take on opportunity to speak to a primetime national audience. We're happy to discuss further debates after both campaigns have already agreed to. Anytime, anywhere, any place should have no problem unless he's too scared to show up on the 10th, says Kamala Harris. And this is also being shared very widely. So, first problem here, which I think is like pretty obvious. Donald Trump agreed to debate Joe Biden. Even the campaign logo is different, right? It's not even the same campaign. It's not even the same Twitter handle. Everything's different. I don't know if you noticed or not, but you illegitimately installed somebody who got 0 votes. So she's not actually a real presidential candidate even. Like, her installation is illegal. I don't think Republicans are smart enough to actually challenge that in courts of law. But, like, no, it's not the same. Let's say that I agreed to go on a date with my wife. And, for lack of a better example, and I've been married 7 years. We have a bunch of kids together. I go on a date with my wife, and we meet up at the restaurant, and it's a different woman. In fact, it's like a totally different woman. No reason to get too creative here, but let's just say it's a totally different woman. All right? Fill in the blank. All right, okay? I would say, nope, I'm not going on this date because you've changed up who's supposed to be here to meet me. I was expecting my wife. Let's say it's Gorlock the Destroyer who meets me there. Gorlock the Destroyer is not my wife. So I will no longer be going on this date. The terms have not, you swapped out the people. So the terms are very different now. Got it? Like the galaxy brain level stupidity and insanity that you're like, Donald Trump already agreed. He's a coward. Like, you agreed to a debate. You changed the candidate. I like that Democrats are literally changed the human being Trump agreed to debate and act as though everything else should stay exactly the same. He's exactly right. Donald Trump was pretty specific in accepting ABC's debate invitation, says executive producer ALX. Which, by the way, come on, baby. Let's get ALX over. We're so close to 750. 800, let's go for ALX. On to 1 million. He agreed to debate Joe Biden. Joe backed out when he quit the race. Therefore, unless Joe Biden plans on showing up on September 10th, there is no argument. Trump has proposed a new debate. Kamala Harris declined. This is the original post back in May of Donald Trump accepting the debates with Crooked Joe. Chicken Mala Harris is now trending. Kamala Harris is too chicken to debate Trump on Fox News because she can't debate unless it's rigged by the fake news and her friends. She's terrified. Chicken Mala Harris. Okay, that's the trending term. Okay. Trump walked into North Korea. Kamala's afraid of Fox News. That's exactly right. That's a really good point. It's a really good point. Well, I wonder why Kamala Harris is afraid to debate Trump. That's right. President Trump will be at September 4th debate. Kamala Harris refused to debate, moderated by Fox News. Kamala is a coward. That's right. Kamala is clapping back, saying it's interesting how anytime, any place becomes one specific time, one specific safe space. Nah, I'll be there on September 10th. What does that mean? What does that mean, I'll be there on September 10th? You're just going to show up and there's just going to be an empty stage? You're just going to stand there and cackle? You're going to read off a prompter? What are you going to do? You know, Donald Trump could play the same game and like show up and say, I decided on a debate. You changed the human. Yeah, I don't agree to this date. You changed the human I'm supposed to date, right? It's not my wife. Therefore, I will no longer be honoring my agreement to go on this date. Sounds like Kamala Harris and Kamala HQ are too chicken shit to accept the earlier debate, says Stephen Chung, who's a Donald Trump spokesperson. Oh, man. So we'll see what happens. I got to tell you, I look forward to the debates. I really hope that they happen because I want more ads like this. Although you'll never get an ad like this ever again. This is like amazing. But the Joe Biden collapse, truly, truly special. This is my favorite. This is the ad
sure that we're able to make
that Trump made
solitary
from the debate. It doesn't include Trump
for what I've been able to do with
talking once.
With the COVID, with dealing with everything we have to do with, look, if we finally beat Medicare, we're trying to provide housing for Black Americans. The impact on the choice, the idea that they're gonna, I'm proposing that everybody, the millionaires pay 1%. So no one I've not raised the cost of Social Security for anybody. I got my handicap, which when I was vice president, down to a 6. And wants to get rid of the ability of Medicare for us to be able to negotiate drug prices with the big pharma companies. What I'm going to do is fix the tax system. For example, we have 1,000 trillionaires in America. Billionaires in America. No one was hurt. No one Israeli was accidentally killed, and it stopped. And I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more border patrol and more asylum officers.
I hope the debates happen. I'll just say that. Kamala Harris is the person who hasn't proved herself and didn't get a single vote in a presidential primary process. Not in 2020, not in 2024. So the terms of the debate should be set by Trump. Okay? Cry more. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.